Hey everybody, and welcome back to my new YouTube series, Moves That Every Intermediate Should Know or Learn. For episode number 10 and today's focus, we're going to take a look at pendulum versus cap. Pendulum versus cap falls under a family of moves that I call sticky hybrids. They're called sticky hybrids because they have a shared path between one poi head and the opposing poi's hand. These poi head paths and hand paths aren't always the same exact shape, but relatively cover the same area to receive this name. Starting with our right hand, we're first going to put our hand out at our native side and make sure that we have a right angle with our arm and chest. We're then going to pendulum our hand across our bottom arc until we make the same 90-degree angle on our non-native side. Once again, we return back to our native side with the same pendulum-like motion. With our free hand, we're going to start doing a pendulum. We're going to position this pendulum so that the hand is in the armpit of the hand that's raised. Repeat the same pendulum motion with your free hand while keeping the poi that's in your armpit positioned there the whole time. Now use your hand to swing the pendulum up to your free hand and use both hands to pendulum across your bottom arc at the same time while holding 180-degree lines layered over each other. This step will help with your timing a ton before we add in the cap with the free hand. For the next step, we're going to use what was our free hand to grab onto what was our pendulum poi. We're then going to stick our hand out to our native side to allow this pendulum hanging on our side, and then initiate a cap on our bottom with again what was our free hand, and that free hand is going to be holding the pendulum poi from the last step as it continues to pendulum within the same timing. Continue this drill for a few rotations as again it will help with the timing of the final move. For our final step, we'll start with our right poi spinning towards our right shoulder on its native point. Then with our pendulum hand, we'll start to swing it so that it lines up, the poi head is in front of our hand. When the timing lines up, we'll initiate the cap to move in front of the poi head of the pendulum hand. While doing this motion, make sure that your arm and chest are hitting a 90-degree angle on each side. If you are, you'll be left with the final product of this move, which is pendulum versus cap. That concludes today's episode of moves that every intermediate should know or learn. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. My name's Connor, this has been a Full On Fire tutorial, and I'll catch you next time.